The life and sad ending of Erin Gray. Erin Gray was born on January 7, 1950, in Honolulu, Territory of Hawaii, the daughter of Diane and Daniel Gray. When Gray was 8, her parents separated. Gray lived with her grandparents in Palm Springs for a few years. Eventually, she and her mother moved to Larkspur, California. Gray attended Redwood High School and finished her last semester at Pacific Palisades High School. She briefly attended college at UCLA, majoring in mathematics, but she left school to pursue a career in modeling and moved to New York. Gray started her career in modeling. She entered her first contest and won a modeling assignment in St. Louis when she was 14 years old. Commercials followed suit in Los Angeles. She also appeared on television in 1967 as a dancer in Malibu U. However, she decided to move to New York to further her modeling career. By 1975, Gray was one of the nation's top TV models, earning $100,000 a year. Having developed an interest in acting, she auditioned for parts during her frequent trips to Los Angeles. In 1978, she landed her first starring role on the miniseries Evening in Byzantine. Following good notices, Gray was put on a 7-year contract at Universal Studios, which led directly to her taking the role of Colonel William Deering in Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, at first for a theatrically released movie, then for a weekly TV series. Gray's trim, shapely figure, augmented by tight one-piece spandex jumpsuit uniform, was popular with the show's predominantly young male audience. In response, Gray commented that she was aware of the sexiness of her uniform, which was so tight she had to be sewn into it. Her character was also high profile within the show, being the female lead and second only to Jill Gerard in the starring role, thus representing one of the early examples of a strong female character in a science fiction setting. Because of this, Gray was seen as an important role model for female viewers. Shortly after Buck Rogers, Gray appeared in the first season Magnum PI episode J. Digger Doyle, in which she played security expert Joy Digger Doyle. The role was planned to become reoccurring, even possibly a spin-off series, but neither occurred, and was the character's only appearance in the series. In 1982, she played the role of Lila in the summer movie Six Pack, as a love interest opposite Kenny Rogers. Gray's role as Kate Summers in the TV sitcom Silver Spoons lasted for several years in the 1980s. When the show ended, she took regular film and TV work. She appeared in an episode of Superboy and Murder, She Wrote. In 1993, she had a featured role in Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, the 9th entry in the Friday the 13th series. In 2005, she appeared in the film Siren. In 2010, Gray and Jill Gerard returned to Buck Rogers by playing the character's parents in the pilot episode of the Buck Rogers web series. She has also worked in commercials, including a 2010 spot for Pepperoni dog treats. Gray is also a casting agent. Her agency, Heroes for Hire, specializes in booking sci-fi and fantasy stars for personal appearances, speaking engagements, and charity events. Gray also teaches Tai Chi. In 1998, Gray wrote a book, Act Right, with Mara Pearl, which contains advice for novice television and movie actors. A revised edition was published in 2002. Gray starred in the 2011 film Dreams Awake with Alien Nation co-star Gary Graham. She also plays the role of Madeline Twain on the web series The Guild. Gray has also guest starred in the 2014 webisode Lolani from the web series Star Trek Continues as Commodore Gray, an episode that also featured Lou Ferrigno. She reprised the role in the episode Embrace the Winds. In her personal life, Gray has been married twice. She met her first husband, Ken Schwartz, in high school. Schwartz, a successful real estate executive, remained in New York with their young son when Gray first started working on Buck Rogers, eventually moving to Los Angeles to work as her manager when her acting career became significant. The marriage lasted from 1968 to 1990. They had one son, Kevin Ray Schwartz, born in 1976. Gray married Richard Hidsong in 1991, and their daughter Samantha was born the same year. Samantha plays Buck Rogers' girlfriend, Maddie, in the pilot episode of James Crawley's Buck Rogers internet video series. Probably right now is the worst time, when her health is slowly deteriorating. Thank you for listening to the story about the life of Erin Gray. Like and comment on your opinion in the comments section below.